never be elected, Charlie Brown.
Hey everyone, Rascal here.
And Mama, welcome to our channel, Paws On Animation.
And this time we're covering the election special of Peanuts. You're not elected, Charlie Brown. I had to make sure you're not.
Now this special is perfect for today, as it shows the Peanuts gang helping Linus run for school president, since Charlie Brown can't do it because he's Charlie Brown. So prepare for the most hilarious campaign in history when you watch it. But
before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, and occasionally some future podcasts and one of the pause videos.
Thanks so much for joining us, subscribing to our channel, sharing our videos, commenting, and so much more. As always, you are special.
Yes.
We couldn't wait to do this. We had the idea back at the beginning of the year, knowing it was an election year, that this would be a hilarious podcast to release on election day, especially with all the craziness that's going on.
Yes.
And what surprises most of all is that in a special title, You're Not Elected Charlie Brown, he's not even running.
No. Nope. He doesn't even get on the ballot or anything, which is hilarious. And we end up finding out that originally that was the intention of the special, Charlie Brown running for president, even in the comic strip.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, and the creator said, well, he can't really run or win. He's Charlie Brown, so let it be Linus.
Aww.
And it's like this poor kid.
So for those of you not familiar with this special, it was the 8th primetime animated TV special that aired on TV on CBS back in 1972. So majority of us here hadn't seen it nor knew about it.
Right.
And it ran 9 days before the actual presidential election of that year. But we thought it'd be more fun to put it out the actual election day.
Right.
The theme music composer is always Vince Guaraldi.
Mm-hmm. With a pretty upbeat band of kids singing. Ironically, You're Elected Charlie Brown. It's like, well, we've already made the song, just put it out.
Right. And it runs a little over 25 minutes, so it's not that long. It actually ranked number 9 in the Nielsen TV ratings that week. So it was really popular, and it actually received its own nomination for Outstanding Achievement in Children's Programming at that time. So it's hilarious that it did all of that.
Right.
It's so fun. If you haven't seen it, you really need to watch it, and you don't have to go to Apple. It's available to purchase on Amazon.
Yes, and this comes with a bonus episode. I feel like you're paying too much for one special. It's an extra episode called He's a Bully, Charlie Brown, which came from one of the much later episodes. You tell the animation looks newer.
And if you want us to cover that, let us know in the comments. So tell us, read the back of the DVD, tell us what the DVD says, and inform us about the DVD.
Why do you keep saying DVD?
I don't know.
Alright, so on the back it says Charlie Brown for student body president. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Doesn't that sound exciting? Doesn't that sound impossible? So screw Charlie Brown. With Lucy's polling how good old Charlie Brown realizes he doesn't have a chance. So
thanks, Lucy.
He backs Linus instead, who runs on a pro-recess, anti-homework platform. Why he even wants to share his peanut butter sandwich? Talk about a shoo-in. Unless, of course, Linus talks about a certain toy deliverer who rises out of the pumpkin patch each Halloween. A belief sure to blow his chances with voters.
And it did.
Join the fun and the cast your vote for You're Not Elected Charlie Brown hitting the campaign trail.
This movie is special, I should say, is a lot of fun. It's got your favorite characters. They're being silly. They're tackling adult topic in the most silly and fun way.
Yes.
And during the time this is on, if you're watching it now, of course we're all older and know what an election is and constituents are and running mates and all of that, you see these statements that Schultz was trying to make within the special.
Right.
And then I hit you over the head. Preachy, preachy, preachy.
Right.
Let me tell you what to think. They're just observations that are made on the process itself.
Right.
Done brilliantly.
Right. And when you get the DVD, your bonus feature is The Polls Don't Lie, the making of You're Not Elected Charlie Brown. It's only 11 minutes. And as you said, this is pretty much the thought process of the comic. They explain what the comic did, what they added to it. And really, the special is pretty much one-to-one with the comic, just bringing that to life. The only addition is what happened after the election was over. Like, you got to see who won, which was brilliant, because what's hilarious is that during the campaign, all these crazy things happen and it's not like outlandish in things like other shows have done.
Not like regular shows.
Right, and the smear campaigns and mess with the voting, all that stuff you usually see with those election type episodes.
Right.
It really was just a simple campaign done in Peanut style, and it was hilarious.
And the Peanut style includes having Snoopy involved.
Yes.
And Snoopy's making posters, and he has no idea what the heck he's doing. And he pisses Lucy off as usual. And then he even stamps his paw on one, and she wants to kill him.
Yes. At first they were in English, and then Woodstock started making a poster, and his was in birdies or something. It was just lines, and Snoopy's like, no. Here's how you do it. Paw print. And I was like, oh gosh.
I'm so glad you mentioned that because this special was the debut TV appearance of Woodstock. His feature film debut was in Snoopy Come Home, which we already covered.
Yes.
You should give it a watch if you haven't. It's fun as well. And
Yes.
watch our video on that movie.
Right.
But this is Woodstock's first appearance in a TV special.
Oh, that's cute.
So Lucy, she can add him to the list of people she can't stand.
Yes.
Snoopy, Woodstock, Charlie Brown, her brother, unless he's in trouble.
Right. And when you watch this, it's only 20 minutes, but it feels longer in
Yes.
a good way.
Yes.
It feels like you're just having fun watching these kids interact. And the things they do in here that makes it different from the other election type episodes, like I said, there's no smear campaign against the competitor. There's no bribing the people for the votes. There's no playing dirty or anything. It's
Right.
just try to get Linus into the school president office. And the most hilarious part is that they do this thing where they accept calls from voters, and they get to use the school, I guess the radio place where they do the announcements to take in calls.
Right.
And it's okay, when you call here, you tell Linus, not only do you vote for him, what you want to see, like ask him any questions, and what does he promise to do in his campaign. And every single kid that called wasted their time. He didn't get anything done.
My favorite kid is the one where he says, they asked for your question. Well, I'm very happy you allow me to ask the question, because it's a good question. I think it's really important this question be asked. It's really good that you allow me to call you with this question, because this question is really important, and this question means a lot. And the question is so important, and it's really good that you allow me to ask you the question. And Lucy screams, "What's the question?"
Yeah, what is your question? He said, oh my gosh, I forgot what the question is. She just destroyed the phone. And she keeps hanging on the stupid kids that won't just ask Linus a direct question. Another one kept saying, well, I think this is really important, because, this election is really important, and I think all the things he's going to bring up, are really important, and it's like she just hung up and forget the question.
So if you want to have some fun and miss all the craziness of election night, watch You're Not Elected, Charlie Brown. He's not.
No.
Quick shout out to the voice cast. Chad Weber as Charlie Brown, Stephen Shea as Linus Van Pelt, Robin Cohn as Lucy Van Pelt, and Jean Vanderpill as Lucy Van Pelt whispering.
Oh my
Hillary
gosh.
Baumberger as Sally, Todd Barbie as Russell Anderson, Linda Echoley as Violet, Brian Kazanjian as Schroeder, and Bill Melendez as Snoopy and Woodstock, of course. Also, Patty, Frida, Pigpen, and Shermie also appear. We don't know who Shermie is, but if you know, tell us.
He's
in the
one of those
comments.
kids.
So if you want some fun this election night, you should be watching this. Take away from some of the seriousness of what is going on. Find
Relax,
some joy.
yeah.
Watch Peanuts. This
Yes.
is perfect.
Yes.
So if you've seen You're Not Elected, Charlie Brown, let us know in the comments. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you watching it tonight upon our recommendation?
Mhm.
It's also available to rent on Prime Video as well.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it, watch it tonight, or at least watch it this year. Laugh yourself silly. Come back and tell us what you think.
Right. And if you haven't already, subscribe for updates and movies for anime series, anime shows, and all things animation.
Absolutely. And again, thank you for joining us this election night or
Yeah.
election day.
Depending
for
when you're watching it.
subscribing, for sharing our videos, and so much more. As always,
You are special. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Master Entertainment.
And I'm Mom Entertainment.
Have a fantastic day.
Peace.
Way I see it, we still have a chance. My personal poll now shows you and Russell tied at 50-50. If you don't do some other stupid thing, we might still pull it out of the bag.
It's depressing to think that there are students who don't believe in the great pumpkin.